This is breaking news.
Angelina Jolie drove a wedge between Brad Pitt and their kids, claims ex-Bodyguard. Angelina Jolie was accused of trying to further the divide between her kids and ex-husband Brad Pitt in newly revealed court docs amid their tumultuous court war, RaddarOnline.com has learned. Within the docs was a sworn declaration written by a man named Webb, who worked for the famous family for more than 2 decades. Webb said he was axed after 2 of his security personnel took Pitt's side in the 2016 breakup. According to the filing reported on by Daily Mail, Webb claims the 2 colleagues were warned by Jolie's personal assistant that she would sue after discovering they might give evidence in the former couple's custody battle pertaining to their 6 children, as both colleagues had entered into NDAs with Jolie prior to the relationship going sour. Webb alleged that Jolie's personal assistant, Michael Vieira, at one point asked him to intervene and stop the 2 individuals from testifying, noting he did not have the power to stop them as the 2 were independent contractors. I communicated this message to the 2 individuals over the phone, and they both told me they planned to testify. Webb continued. One of the 2 individuals, Ross Foster, specified that he intended to testify regardless of the NDA if he received a court subpoena. When Mr. Foster told me this, he told me also that if asked, he would testify about statements he overheard that Ms. Jolie making to the children, encouraging them to avoid spending time with Mr. Pitt during custody visits. The claims were part of a motion submitted by Pitt, where Jolie is labeled a hypocrite for claiming he wanted to use a strict NDA in the sale of their French vineyard to control her. Pitt and Jolie have been facing off in court over her decision to sell her $62 million stake at the winery to Russian billionaire Yuri Shefler in 2021, a move he said went against their agreement. Jolie, on the other hand, has claimed that Pitt used unrelenting efforts to control and financially drain her, while attempting to hide his history of abuse. Pitt's team recently submitted docs to Le Superior Court stating Jolie should be forced to provide other NDAs she has entered into with third parties to show he is not being unfair with his request. However, her team objected to this. Jolie's side fired back that returning documents would not only be a waste of time and efforts, but also reveal private info on others, violating their rights.